Okay, so we're going to get started with creating another Illustrator file, and it's in your Google Classroom again. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Google Classroom, and you're going to see the snowflake file here. Here is the link to the instructions, which is the same instructions here. You click on the snowflake, and once again, it tries to open up in the web browser, but it won't open it because it's an Illustrator file. You have to click that download button. This is the download button here. Go ahead and close it, and you'll see here at the bottom of your web screen is the file. You click on the file, and then opens up in Illustrator. This is my Illustrator. I'm clicking on the maximize so it fills the whole screen, and this is an Illustrator file that we're going to then work on with creating a snowflake. The tools that we're going to use are the selection tool, the type tool, the rotate tool, and the magnifying glass. So I'm going to start off with a magnifying glass. I'm going to come over here and highlight the information. This time what we're going to do is I gave you 5 text blocks and I've colored each text block. The first text block and the last text block are going to be given to you. You're going to type in a name here, first name, middle name, and last name. So you can double click on it and it will then allow you to type within it. Or you can click on the type tool and then click on it and select all and then change it. We're going to change each one. I'm going to put my son's name, Quincy. I'm going to click on the next text block, select all, Ryan. Click on the next text block, and Ramirez. Okay, so these are now far apart from each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the 3 at the end and drag them in a bit. Here we go. And then click the next one and drag them in a bit. And drag it in a bit. Now if you notice the spacing is similar but not the same. So I'm going to highlight them all. I'm going to click within my bars up here. This is going to be aligned to the bottom, and now it's going to be horizontally distributed. That means it's going to move them around so they have basically about the same space in between. Still a little bit far, so let's kind of get it closer. Let's get them closer. Let me distribute that again so they have the same space in between. There we go. It's a little bit better. It'll make for better design when it's closer to each other. Here we go. So I'm going to start with my first text block. Here's my first text block. I'm going to click on the rotate tool, and we're going to alt click the center of this black dot. Alt click. It brings up our rotation tool. Here it is. And we're going to say we want it to rotate 10 degrees. It can show you a preview. And we're going to say copy, not OK, copy. We want to copy because we want the original one to be there. So now it rotated at 10 degrees. We're going to click on the Control D 35 times, which will then rotate that text block 360 degrees all the way around. So that's 35 times 360 degrees. We're going to click on our next text block. We're going to click on the rotation tool. And you click on the Alt key so you get the center. And we're going to say 15 degrees this time. We're going to say a copy again. And now we're going to click Control D all the way around. If you click on the Control key, it'll allow you to then click the next text block. There's shortcut keys for everything. So that's Control key, allows you to click the next text block. We're going to click the Alt key so we get center again. And we're going to go 20 degrees. So 15, 20, 30, and 45. We're going to go copy. And we're going to go Control D. So it goes all the way around. Click on the Control key. Click on the last name. Alt to center. Alt click. And now we're going to go 30 degrees and copy. And Control D so it goes all the way around. We're going to click on the Control key, click on the last character, Click the Alt key to click the center of the circle again. And we're going to now go 45 degrees and copy. Now it can go all the way around. Let's see if we do that. Control D. There it goes all the way around. So there is our snowflake with 5 different degrees, 10, 15, 20, and 20, 30, and 45. You can legibly read the name Quincy Ryan Ramirez. So this can be done with your full name, your first name, middle name, and last name, or 3 different names, and pick a nice font, pick a nice color, so it actually is a little bit more festive. And now we're going to go File, Save As. You're going to save it to the desktop. You're going to name it 01 for our first period class. You're going to change it from last to your last name and your first initial, and save it as an Illustrator EPS file and save. It is now saved to your desktop. We can go to our Google Drive. Let's go ahead and click on our Google Drive and click within our folder. So this is my graphics folder. And this is only one file, so you don't have to create a folder for it. You're going to go to your desktop, and you see the file that we just drew. Let's see. Window, files, save that. Oh, I didn't finish saving it. So click OK. And Windows, so it closes. So now let's go to the internet. We're going to go to our desktop. And here is our file here on our desktop. 01 last. Where'd it go? 01 last snowflake. There it is. So when you drag it into your graphics folder, it will have a preview. And there it is. And now you just completed another file, and you add that to our Google Drive, and you add it to your classroom. You turn it in. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.